This is a very important video for you guys to watch right here on Storytime Slots. My name is Vahagan and I'm about to give you the most important slot strategy you could hear on YouTube. Better than Cowboy Slots, better than Jackpot Judo, better than Gamble Smart Channel. Yes, even better than Jackpot Famous. Those channels, they're doing a great job. They are the top of their game when it comes to giving you guys quote unquote slot methods and slot strategies. But this slot strategy is number one. It's better than all those slot strategies that you've heard from those channels. This slot strategy guarantees you 100% of the time to break even. Yep. What's the most important slot strategy you can hear? Stop going. Yep, 2 words. Very simple. Stop playing the slots. Stop going to the casinos. That's the best slot strategy anybody can tell you. That's the best slot tip that I can offer. Stop going, stop playing these games. Why are you saying this, Storytime Slots? We always see you playing the slots. Sometimes you're having fun, but the majority of the time you're complaining and upset. Yeah, you see me playing the slots. I go. Majority of the time it's with free play, right? But I go. Free play's coming to an end because I'm not playing as much. Why I go? Why you see slot play on Storytime Slots? Well, it's important for me running some type of gambling, talking about gambling and the pitfalls, slots. It's important for me to show you guys the reality of gambling when I play. All of my slot videos are real. There's no editing, there's no trickery, there's no cherry picking. They're all real. The real happenings at a casino. Okay? Majority of my videos are all losing videos. What does that tell you? That tells you a lot. That we are up against it, guys, at casinos. We really are. And if you, and I know this to be true because I read your comments every single day. There's a lot of you out there that tell me these stories where, hey, you know what? I'm done. I've had enough. This is my last day going there and losing, dumping my hard-earned money. And I read these stories. And it just hurts. And I feel sorry because I lived through this too. And I'm living through this. On a smaller scale now, but I'm living through this. I see it. Nothing has changed, right? From when I was high rolling to now making videos and betting in a slower level so I could show you the realities of gambling. That's what I'm doing here on Storytime Slots with my slot play. But really nothing has changed. We're up against it, guys. We are up against an industry that is just, the odds are stacked against the player big time. I mean, if the odds were somewhat fair, and I would say 60-40 split, where we have a 40% chance of actually winning something, even 30%, I'm okay with, 70-30. I'm still okay with 75-25. Hell, 80-20, right? But in a fair game where the house has an advantage somewhat, it should be about, I'd say 55-45. That's fair in my eyes. Now, I heard all of you guys' responses when I do make, mad complaining videos that I complain about the casinos. I read some of your responses, and some of you guys tell me, well, it's a business. They have to make money. How do you think they pay for the electricity, the building, the lights, the employees? I get it, guys. I mean, they have restaurants there. They're charging crazy fees. They make a lot of money off table games, but slots, you know how much money goes through these slot machines on a daily basis. You know how much profit these casino owners make on an hourly, on a daily basis. It's crazy, guys. One word comes to mind, and that's corporate greed. Greediness. You know? There has to be winners. If there isn't, guys, then you have people like you see in my comments complaining, saying, hey, you know what? I'm actually taking a break from casinos and I'm actually liking the break. You're going to get more of these people. And it's the realities of gambling, guys. I say this many times and I'm going to hammer this home. Don't look at what you see on YouTube, the celebrations, the big checks. Don't look at that as a reference for you to go to the casino or not. You are a hard-working individual. You work hard for your money. To go there, to take a paycheck, and to try what they are doing, it totally sucks. It totally sucks to lose every single time. Guys, I said this before and I'll say it again. Look at my videos. Majority of my videos are all negative. They're all losing videos. I post everything I make. I post most everything I play. You see, how many times can you guys remember in your casino journey or your casino past? How many guys can remember the times you've actually won a significant amount? I bet you it's very little. You can count it in your hand probably, or both hands. But how many times have you lost? Hundreds, thousands of times you visited the casino, hundreds of times. How much money lifetime have you lost gambling? If you never gambled in your life, and I'm not talking about once in a while grocery store lottery ticket buys. I'm not talking about Powerball. That's a different form of gambling. I'd stay away from the scratchers. Personally, that's dangerous. I don't see nothing wrong with buying a couple of bucks Powerball at the grocery store. Just, wishing on a dream. That's fine. Couple of bucks. What's that going to do, right? I'm talking about you guys that gambled. I'm talking about you guys that go to play blackjack, that go to play poker, that go to play the damn slot machines. A metal object with the screen. And now a lot of machines are all computerized with cartoon graphics, right? It's like amazing. It's like video games. I mean, look at the companies that make these. Konami used to make, or I don't know if they still do, they make video games. Used to make a great video games from Nintendo and all that. They're making slot machines. They're programming slot machines, these cartoon-based bonuses. I just posted a video yesterday about that new Huff and Puff, We've Had Enough. If you noticed the graphics on top of this game, guys. I mean, I just noticed it when I was, looking at the video and commenting on it when making the video. I noticed all these weird graphics, them running around, the guy making the wolf blow more money. It's funny because when that feature comes in, it makes it look like you're getting something else, but it only adds like 50 cents on a dollar bet to the bonus. These graphics, these things are designed for you to lose more money, guys. Yeah, I've heard of beginner's luck. I've experienced beginner's luck many times. But what ends up happening after that good hit? You end up losing it all. You feel good momentarily. Wow, this machine is cool. I like this machine. You've heard me say that many times. I kind of like this. I'm having fun. I'm feeling good. I got free play. Let's go. I'm energized. Right? But what happens when we start losing? What happens to that feeling good moment? That high that we experience getting to the casino? Don't get me wrong, guys. It feels good starting out. I park my car, I'm in the parking garage, have a cigarette, I got some free play going, or I've got some money in my pocket, I want to try my luck, butterflies in my stomach, feeling great. I get there, I start playing a couple of $100, then the great becomes good, the good becomes so-so, the so-so becomes not that great, bad and terrible, and I hate this place, I want to quit. I want to quit. I'm done with gambling. I'm tired of this losing. I quit. I'm never coming here again. I'm just tired of dumping paychecks. I'm tired of donating to this god awful place that sometimes treat their patrons like crap. They don't care about us, guys. They don't. Yet we pay their paychecks. If it wasn't for the gamblers going in there, they wouldn't be open. Do you think they want to have hotels and you think they want to be in the hotel industry? No, they put a hotel there so they can have you guys stay as long as you want. Give you all the amenities, the pool. You ever seen the pools at these places? They're hardly full. Given some hot days in the summer, yeah. The majority of the people are at the casinos trying their luck on the slots. Whether it be Dragon Link, Lightning Link, whatever link. The only linking that's going on right now is their link to your wallet, taking that hard-earned money a little bit at a time. And then there's the hardcore, high-limit, high rollers out there that go in there from time to time, start aggressively. Hey, you know what? You might win something. You got money, you got backing, you got the chase going. You have the ability with your finances to chase and chase until you hit something better, bigger than what you've put in. Sure, but the majority of the customers at casinos, they don't have that ability. They don't have that, privilege. They go in there scared money, right? Scared. Oh, I don't want to, this is my last $500. I'm going to try to double up and leave. And we're scared. We don't want to lose it all. Because if we do, we're in trouble. How many of you guys do that and are still doing that? A little bit time goes by after quitting gambling. You say you're going to quit gambling. So you stay away from the casinos and you're feeling good. You got money in your wallet. You got gas in your tank. You got money in your bank account. But what ends up happening, you're kind of healed from the disaster of last time. So you start thinking. It starts with thinking, the idea of going back there and trying it again. That's where it starts. You watch a couple of videos on the slots. You get excited. I'm over the loss. Today's a new month. Today is a new year. They got this promotion going on. I'm only taking a certain amount of money. And then you go there and then you just, same damn thing happens over and over and over again. You're in the same position, the same shoes you were 2 months earlier when you said, I'm done. What, you're done again? Are you done again? Guys, I'm telling you this from a gambler's point of view. I'm telling you this from somebody that is not sponsored by any casino company or anything like that. Your guys are my sponsors. By watching this video, by giving thumbs up, you sponsor me. The very little money that I get from AdSense, you guys are the ones that sponsor me to make these videos. So like this video, guys, subscribe, and watch my videos on the daily. I'm talking from a gambler's point of view that's not sponsored. A fair and balanced shake on all of this. A guy that likes it when he wins and hates it when he loses. Breaking even, maybe. I'm okay with that. But it's not satisfactory enough for me. That's just a gambler's brain, right? I used to be an ex-high roller. I know how we think, guys. I know how the gambler brain works. That's why when you see me say one thing on a video, it's just gambling, guys. Of course, we are happy when we win. We are so happy. Yes, we finally hit a nice bonus. Yes, we're taking money out of this casino. But the gambler is very upset when they lose. We are very upset, especially when we don't cash out and we leave money on the table. That's the worst feeling in the world, where you're up, especially when you got a couple of hand pays. the papers to show for it, the forms. But then you end up losing everything, your jackpot, the money in your wallet, and you just go home with, what's left in your pockets, those two forms, those two souvenirs that you got to present to your tax guy. Say, hey, look, I was a sucker. Speaking of suckers, slot machines, suckers are born every minute, guys. Suckers are born every minute. So that's why it's very important for me to make these videos from a gambler's point of view. I don't want you ever to think of me as, hey, a guy that talks this way 1 minute and makes videos the other. You know why I make videos, guys. My plays on slots are not that huge compared to what I used to play. The whole purpose of this is for you guys to see the realities. So understand that, Don't be confused at my approach on Storytime Slots. Don't be confused at what I say and what my message is here. Gambling is terrible. Gambling is bad. It could lead to disastrous outcomes. It could lead to you destroying your life. At the same time, when you win, it's fun, right? Taking some money from the casinos. So the best slot strategy, again, I want to say this again. Better than any slot videos you'll watch. I know you guys like all those slot channels. Some of them do things better than others. Some of them show you slot methods that might work. But the goodness truth about slot play is that there is no method. There is no strategy. You're being fooled, guys. Those guys up there, although they have great personalities, they're great people, I don't know any of these guys personally. They are just getting lucky. I'm just stating the honest truth. There is no real strategy on slots. Eventually, you're going to hit some bonus. When it comes, how it comes, or what form it happens, who knows? When the algorithms line up in your favor, it could happen early. Chances are it's going to happen later on when you've already dumped a lot of money and you barely can recoup some of it back. But again, what ends up happening, we sit there, we try to get another bonus, and that's gone too. So that's the whole purpose of me, number one, starting this channel, because I have many videos talking about this. That's why you see me playing. Although I do enjoy right now low-level betting because I like the place, I like the environment, it's not for everybody, guys. I can control myself most times. Okay, not all the time. There's been times, even recently, where I almost lost control. And I did lose control. That's the old me coming back. That's the old me, It's like somebody that's trying to eat right, I love junk food, guys. I love fast food. I love it. It smells good. It tastes good. It gives you this feeling of satisfaction when you first eat it. It's like, oh, this tastes so good. That Whopper or that Taco Supreme or all that hot sauce. But then what happens, guys? In the beginning, it's satisfaction. In the beginning, it's like heaven. Eating it, you feel good. You drink that soda, washing it down with that soda, that sugar, that this and that. Oh, it feels good. My stomach is so content right now. The dopamine hits are similar to gambling. They're the same. The satisfaction of eating that stuff. But what happens when a couple of hours later, your body starts talking shit? Your body starts with the negative side of that. Heartburn, indigestion, you can't sleep, you name it. You gain weight, right? The satisfaction was happening the first 5-10 minutes, but then all the after effects. Same thing with gambling, guys. You feel good going in, you feel good, you feel like you're on top of everything, and you're having fun, you're escaping reality, you're in this Disneyland for adults, right? But then you start losing and the after effects come. The after effects, the effects of losing money, the effects of not having a dollar in your wallet, of owing money, not being able to pay the bills, dipping into your credit cards, pawning things, asking friends for money. lying to people, lying to your family members. The addiction kicks in. The same thing happens, guys. It's a no good proposition. And I'm even starting to realize that, hey, all this time I've been going there, playing my free play, and then after whatever I make on free play, I start playing that, make slot videos, this and that. There's really no great grand outcome. I've been trying to chase a grand for how long? And it's not happening. So even thoughts of, hey, what am I really doing here at a casino? You know, my impact on in this community can be so much more powerful if I just talk about the gambling, the negative sides, how you should just not go there. The best slot strategy is to quit, to stop playing the slots. That is the best slot strategy. You won't hear it. You won't hear it from all these other slot channels that much. Couple of sentences here, couple of sentences there. But I think in this space, I'm the only one that really pushes that true narrative of gambling frickin' sucks. And it can lead to disaster. You know, I've always been a guy that tries to balance the entertainment side of it with the gambling side of it. Is it entertainment? Is it gambling? Is it bad? Is it good? Can it be recreational? Can it not be? Is there such thing as that? I'm always going back and forth. And sometimes you get caught up and you get in trouble because you lose just way too much. And me making videos like this and also showing you the realities of gambling and the losing videos that I do. Sure, some of it was fun. Some of it is entertaining. I want you guys to really know what I'm talking about here. I want you guys to really know why I go and do that. Number one, when I make a slot video, it gives me something more to talk about. It gives me something to do while I talk about it. You know, it's easier for me to show you the game, to review a game, to say no, to say yes, to comment on different things when I'm showing you the act versus me just sitting here and talking to you guys. Both are fine for me. I enjoy doing both. But I find that when I do that in front of a slot machine, it adds a sense of variety, number one. Number two, it adds a sense of something for me to do, and it gives me more content to make. Don't get those two channels mixed up, guys. I don't want you to think that this guy says one thing and he does the other. You know that in your head, what I really think about slot machines and this gambling thing, you know. I really want you guys to know that, because sometimes things can get a little confusing in the comment section. You know, I read your comments and it just sometimes baffles me when I read these comments that maybe I was a little misleading at times with my videos, or the message wasn't simplified enough maybe, or clear enough. So I want to make it clear in this video, guys, how I really feel about gambling. It's more bad than good, let me tell you. It's more bad than good. Simple gambling life. If you win, it's great. If you lose, it's horrible. That's just the way it is. That's common sense. That's common sense when it comes to gambling. Winning, great. Losing, bad. Now, I haven't had a losing streak. Actually, I'm up for the year not making this video, surprisingly enough. My last visit, made free play, lost it making slot videos. To be honest, a couple of $100 more out of my pocket, and I left there down $150 of my own money. You know, made a couple of videos, few videos for the week. Okay, talked about it, show you the realities of the game, played a new game, how I thought it really sucked. God, these game developers. So this is where I'm at. I just want to come in here and show you the best slot strategy, guys. If you are one of those people if you're one of those people that watch my videos, and you leave these comments and you feel like you just had enough of losing. I want to reinforce how I feel about gambling so you guys can feel better about what you're doing. You're on the right path. Again, you're going to have more money in your bank account, more gas in your tank, driven less miles, wear and tear on your car, less nerves wasted. The key is find something else to do. Find something else that gives you almost the same rush that gambling wins do. Do something. Find an old hobby. Watch movies, while you're on the bike or something. Do something, guys. Find an old hobby that you were into. I like different kinds of things. I've stressed it in my videos. I like music, movies, all kinds of things. Traveling. I like all kinds of things. Food. So this video, yes, it is very important to watch. Share this video. Let this video go. Let's make this video go viral, guys. Give me high points because this is very important. No one talks about this. Not gambling is the biggest and most important strategy, most important method you can try. 100% of the time you will break even. And actually you'll have more time in your hands. Because, the time you can never get back. The money you lose, you can never get back. Unless you try it again. And if you get lucky, you might get it back. The chances are you'll be dumping more money. I got a comment the other day from a viewer saying that, hey, you said this before. You keep saying some of the things that you said before, and then you go play, and then you do this, you do that. Your videos are too long. I hear your feedback. Thank you very much for that. Before I make my point and what I'm trying to say, when I say this, I want to say that I haven't had a lot of time to respond to comments lately. Just been busy with my real job, with every day-to-day things with family and work and stuff. I haven't really had time. I've been reading every single comment, so keep leaving these comments, guys. I read every single one of them. I just don't have the time to respond to a lot of them as much because I'm busy with work and stuff, but I'll try to do so. So the point I was trying to make is earlier before the comment thing is that, you say these things to me. You did this, the video's long, get to the point. You said this before, you go to the casino, blah, blah, blah. I get it, guys. But what's the number one thing that people want to hear after they've been there and lost? And they're driving back from the casino home, or they get home and they realize, hey, I just want to hear somebody talk about this. I want to hear somebody talk about the same things that I'm feeling right now, to make me feel better. It's like a healing thing. Or somebody that's trying to stay away from the game and they want motivation to keep away from the game. They want to hear somebody talk again about it. Maybe I'd be repeating myself. I'd make this video before, but you want an updated me. You want an updated video. You want new material. You want to still hear this message because it's going to help you stay away from these crappy places. This is why I make these videos, guys. And this is why they're long form, podcast style videos that people enjoy. I can make this video. It could be 6 minutes, blah, 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 done, damn, boom. Actually be better for me because YouTube likes the shorter retention on videos. But I find that these kind of videos helps people heal, helps people stay away. The discussion from somebody that goes through the same things as they go through or they went through. This is why I make these videos, guys. I want you guys, hopefully you watch this video till the end here, guys, because it's very important to really understand where Storytime Slots is coming from. Storytime Slots, the real story is not what you win in front of a slot machine. The real story is every gambler that lost money, that ruined his life and tries to get back up, tries to start fresh, tries to just make better of their life and not repeat the same mistakes over and over, that's the real story. That's the story time slot. That's the story time slot. I don't want you to get it confused. The message in this video. Okay? Again, you might be seeing me play the slots, having fun if I hit something, yes. But ultimately, you know how I feel. You know how I feel about gambling, losing. Losing sucks, guys. It's not fun. We're not multi-millionaires. A lot of us don't have investments or money coming in or $50,000 incomes a month. A lot of us work for our money, and it's important for us to pay the bills, support our families. We don't have that luxury of dumping. Just remember, guys, every time you go and leave money at the casinos, you're financing the casino owner's vacation, not your vacation. You're financing the casino owner's, you're buying their groceries in their fridge and the fridges they might have. But you come home to an empty fridge because you didn't go shopping. You went shopping for the casino owners. Think about that. I know it's a very bleak way of thinking, but it's true. Their kids are going to the best schools because you are buying their tuition. Think about it. There is a way of doing this if you can control yourself. There's been videos that I played minimum spins. It lasted me for an hour and I could have been up a couple of $100. But there are videos that I went 200 betting minimum and it was gone in less than 20 minutes. The best thing I can give you, the best advice I can give you guys, if you still want to go and if you still want to just test the waters and just have fun, take a limited budget. And if that budget is exceeded and done, you just lost it and you're okay with losing $200, stop. That's it, no more. Just say to yourself, I tried it, didn't work out, on till real life now. Don't sit there and try to win your money back. Don't sit there, take money. Don't sit there and take the money that you can't afford to lose, guys. Don't go dip into your finances in your ATM. Just leave those cards at home, guys. Leave them at home. Leave your bank card at home. Because there's no way of somebody zelling you. There's no way of you taking more money out unless you have your bank card. So there's no way of doing that. So leave those things at home. You'll thank me later, guys. And when you reach that minimum amount that you want to lose at a casino, when you reach that minimum amount, get up, say, thank you very much. I lost $100, $20, whatever. And go wash your hands, get a bite to eat. You had fun. You're okay with losing that $200, $300 or $500, whatever. Get up and leave. And don't come back there for a couple months or 6 months or whatever. That's okay. That's the way of doing this. Where you don't completely shut off the casino and you're from your life, but then you kind of stay away from it too. You're limiting your bankroll. Don't go every week. Don't go every day. Don't go once a month, even once a month. Somebody that's trying to cut back, that's a lot. That's a routine. Goes every 6 months. Go every 3 months. Go every once a year. And for those that can't control that aspect of play, those that something happens to them where they just feel like the need to, like they lose total sense of reality and control in finances. If you're one of those people, which I have the characteristics and the traits to be, then don't go at all. Don't go at all. I mean, if I were to give myself a grade ever since my high rolling days till now, ever since I've started the channel, there's been times where I fell off the wagon, sure, with gambling. I'd like to give myself a B minus so far. It's not A plus because there's been times where I want to gamble. I'd say C plus. Sorry, C plus. I'm not quite there yet, But I think I've done an okay job at controlling my urges and habits. And remember, the reason why I go as frequently as I do is to make this content, to give me something fresh. Because, I upload daily videos. I upload every day, whether it's a walk and talk, whether it's me talking, podcast style like this, whether it's me playing at the slots, I have to make content. Because once you stop making content, I don't know if YouTube likes that too much. I don't know what happens in the future, guys. Maybe I upload once every other day. It all depends, guys. If my videos get better traction, I don't have to upload as much. Maybe I'd make better content, less amount of time. So, yeah, I give myself that grade. So if you don't have control, if you lose control there, don't go. Quit. Stop. Find something else to do. All right? I think I've said everything I've needed to say in this video. And that's all I got to say today. Hopefully this video just, like I said, man, I want 20,000. I want 30,000. I want 50, 100,000 viewers on these videos. Because I find that there's so many people out there that need to hear this. There's so many people out there that want to hear this. They just don't know where they can look up the content. Tell a friend about my channel. You can always tie other addictions to gambling. It doesn't necessarily have to be about gambling. If you have an eating problem, if you have a drug problem, alcohol, same things happen there. Different results. Gambling is a little more dangerous because no one sees that you have a problem. You just have this problem. Your finances get all messed up. Stress messes you up. And that's how people get messed up. That's how people get sick, by stressing over money. Me and my friend had this conversation the other day. Well, how much do you think you've ever lost in your lifetime if it wasn't for gambling? Let's say you've never gambled in your life. And by the way, I know people like that. I know people that have never gambled a day in their lives. A day. They just don't like it. They just don't do it. Right? If I was one of those people, how much do you think I would have saved throughout my lifetime of gambling? How much do you think you would have saved? Leave it in the comments. Let me know. If you never gambled in your life, how much do you think that number is from the top of your head? Now, it all depends on how many years you've been gambling, the amount. Mine is probably, I'd want to say it's well over 7 figures. 7 figures. And I've been doing it for decades, so. Yeah. It's sad, isn't it? It's sad. Do I regret it? Some ways yes, some ways no. Because there's been good times in there too. There's been good times. So, what I do from here on out, I don't know. Things continue like this. I don't know. Do I really want to start getting upset? Do I really want to just continue to get upset? Because I do get upset when I lose, even if it's free play. You notice? I'm like, give me more money, man. Yeah, I have $300 of free play, and you're only giving me this much. I do get upset, guys. Sometimes I wear my emotions on my sleeve when it comes to slot machines. But it is what it is. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you think of everything I talked about. Let me know what your lifetime figure of losses are in gambling. It could be anything, sports, whatever. Yeah, casinos, online, whatever. What's your number? Yeah. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Storytime Slots. I'm Vahagan. Always remember, guys, if you're going to do it responsibly. Take only the money that you're comfortable with. If somebody lit it on fire, the money in your wallet, you'd be okay with that. That's the amount you should take. That's it. And if you can't afford nothing like that, to lose nothing, because everybody hates losing, right? Why would we, why the hell would we want to lose money? Are we dumb? Are we stupid? Money's so hard to come by these days. We work hard for it. Why? There's no amount of money that we're comfortable losing. I'd rather get something from that money. Go shopping. Buy yourself a new microphone or buy yourself a new shirt. Buy yourself something, vacation. Why would we want to give it to these god-awful freaking machines for somebody else to benefit from? Think about what I'm saying, guys. And the same thing goes for me, guys. I'm trying to give myself the same advice here. Think about what I'm saying. That's all. Can't afford to lose anything. Don't gamble. Go buy yourself a nice steak dinner. Sit there, enjoy it with a nice ice cold beer. At least you got something out of it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Rock and roll.